Hey Dreamers, this is Mike, and in today's tutorial I am going to be showing you how to do the print to cut for our new bundle Befitting birthday cards. We have 13 print to cut captions for the floral birthday card, and we also have 11 for the diamond birthday cards. You guys have asked for additional captions and sentiments, so we have included them. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to go ahead and print them using Design Space. So if you've followed Dreaming Tree for a while, this may be a refresher for you, but if you're brand new, this should help you get up and running and to print these captions out. So I am going to show you how to do this using the iPad at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned for the iPad version. All right, so I have my first SVG uploaded into Design Space here. Now, if you need help getting your file this far, we do have additional tutorials on our site. You'll want to visit 3dsvg.com/help. All right, so I have my first SVG loaded into Design Space. I have the happy birthday sentiment for the floral birthday card. And at this point, all you are going to need to do is flatten the item. And so I have it highlighted. If it's not highlighted, you're going to just want to make sure that it is highlighted. I'm going to go down here to the bottom and I'm going to click flatten. All right, and that is it. I can go ahead and click make it. I am going to click continue at this point. All right, so when you get to this screen, it's just a matter of sending it to your printer. You can dial in your printer settings here and click that print button. And then you'll just follow the basic prompts on your machine. You're going to set the material, you'll load the machine, and then you'll press the go. And what'll happen is your machine will read all of the registration marks that you see here. Let me see if I can show you. So your machine will read all of those registration marks that are in that square there, and then it will go ahead and start cutting. All right, so we've also included another version in your download that has many of the captions on one page because we realize you're probably going to print and cut more than just one. So for this example, again, I've brought my design into Design Space and it is all together. This is how it was uploaded. Again, just make sure everything is selected and you're going to click that flatten button. All right, so your file is ready to go. Again, at this point, you will just go ahead and click make it. All right, so the last tip that I want to show you while we are in Design Space before we head over to the iPad version is how to change this color. Now, if you're using a machine that can print and cut on colored paper, you're good to go, but there are some machines where it will only work if you print to cut on white. So let me show you a quick workaround. All right, so I've just uploaded this file into Design Space. I have not done anything to it. I'm going to just click this one layer, which is this diamond layer. And I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to change the color. Let's make it green. And at this point, I can select everything and I can flatten it. And then what will happen is Design Space will print the green and the happy birthday in blue, and then it will cut out that diamond for you. All right, so now that I am in the iPad version of Design Space, I have brought in that same happy birthday caption. And again, just like I did in the desktop version, I am just going to select it. And you're going to see a little panel open up at the bottom there, and there is a flatten icon. I'm going to click that. And that's going to turn that into a print to cut. I'm going to go up here to make it at the top right. And you're going to see it looks really similar to what it did on the desktop version, except the print button is at the bottom right. So you're going to go ahead and click that, and then you'll follow the next prompts as you normally would. So let me go ahead and pop back in and show you how to do that same thing with that, all of those captions on one sheet. So let me just pop those in here really quick. Again, I have them loaded into Design Space. I'm just going to highlight them and I am going to flatten. Again, that is going to turn that into a print to cut. And you can go ahead and click make it and follow those prompts. All right, so now I have the happy birthday loaded and I'm going to show you how I change the color of that one on the iPad. This one I have to do the layers panel, so as you'll see at the very bottom there is a layers panel, so I have that. And this looks a little similar to what the other one looked like. I'm just going to highlight that layer. Hey, I did want to call out that I did have some issues using the iPad version trying to select that one layer. I tried to ungroup. I used my finger, a stylus, I rebooted, I updated the app, and I still had some issues selecting just that one layer. It was selecting everything but for a while. Whereas my phone, it worked perfectly each time, so I do believe there may be a bug in the iPad app. So if you're experiencing the same issues, I would recommend hopping either onto your phone or the desktop version. Okay, so when you go ahead and finally get that diamond layer selected, you're going to want to click that edit button that you see at the lower panel there, that icon, edit. And when you do that, you're going to see at the far left, you're going to see basic cut. And then next to that, there's a little white circle. That circle is how we're going to change the color. So you'll see the color comes up there. We're going to change it to green and click apply. And now we just need to make sure that both of those layers are selected. So I'm going to highlight them both and click that flatten button. And we are ready to go.